second part. So this is the second part of the homework what we have to do because we did miss task 1. So yeah, I'm gonna tell something and then I'm gonna tell what I think about it. So the provider engaged too long. So what the provider can say is, let me speak briefly about us, then move on to you. I will expand on any point you wish, but I want to make sure our focus on you. I think it's very good that he say that because he tells the client what he's going to do. He starts with telling something about themselves and then he moves on to the client. So it's good that he's telling what he's going to do. And it's always good that the focus is on the client. Yeah. So the second is that the client opens engaged too long, so he starts too long with talking about himself. So what a provider can say is, well, one important thing about us is blah 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 blah. People use us for different reasons. However, depending on their situation, would it be okay to talk about your specific situation? Then I could say more about why us or not us. Yeah, I think it's really good that he asked the provider about their situation, or to the clients that he asked about their situation. So that means he's interested, but not only interested in their situation, but also he can say better why they have to choose them and what's their thing to make it better to the problem or to their situation. So yeah. So the third, provider does one-dimensional listening. So what a provider can say is, tell me more. How did that came about? What's behind that? I want to make sure I've got this right. Let me play back. Whoa, that must have been blah 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 blah. So I think the last part is what they can say. Yeah, well, he's really interested and he asked him a lot about what's there behind, or he wants to make sure that he got it right so that he don't make mistakes. So I think that's really good. Yeah, and he's really interesting. Sorry. So in this case, the client invites one-dimensional listening. So what a provider can say is, alright, I see what you're saying. Now please help me understand what led to that problem. What's behind it? How you came to see this as the central issue. Please tell me more so I can understand it almost as well as you. Let me sure I got it. Gosh, that must have been. So, yeah, I think it's almost the same as the other. But in this case, the client invites one-dimensional listening and not the provider. But yeah, it's really interesting in the other, and yeah, he don't want to make mistakes and he wants to get everything right, and yeah, the client is central here, so that's always good, I think. So this time the provider frames too soon. So what a provider can say is, if you really cannot resist the temptation to speak, you might say, let me just make a note to come back to this after we have talked more. Now please go on, tell me more. Yeah, so is the provider going too fast and he's going blah 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 blah, almost the same what I can do. The client can, the provider can say, it's a little bit strange because you say the provider's frames too soon and then you say what a provider can say. I thought it must be what the client then can say because it's a little bit strange, but yeah, it's good because he wants to go into the problem and he wants to have it really right and he wants to give a very good answer because he wants to make a note, and then yeah, he wants to give a better solution or a better answer. So he don't want to make mistakes, and that's good. And he wants to give them the time. So that's not too much information, then he has everything right. So now the client's frames too soon. So what the provider can say is, alright, I see what you're saying. Now please help me understand what led to that problem, what's behind it, how can you came to see this as the central issue. Please tell me more so I can understand it as well as you do. Yeah, so the client is talking really fast and the provider cannot follow it, I think. So the provider can say that, yeah, I already have this done. So I'm done. Thank you for watching.